Wait, no. This shouldn't be here anymore. Wait. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to be there. I just didn't remove it from like yesterday's stream, so you can totally just ignore that. You can totally just ignore. That did not happen. That was never on the screen. No, not Miria. She said her last goodbyes yesterday. She said her last goodbyes. She said her last goodbyes. Was it yesterday? Okay. Oh my god. Everything is music is weird. Anyway, what did I miss? Nothing much really. Are you sure it was yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Oh my god. I didn't get to post anything today. I had to rely on the post from the Cometa Twitter to say that I have a stream. I think I should still tweet that I'm live. But like, yeah. I haven't really been like paying close attention to my Twitter. So I'm honestly lagging way behind. Like apart from me tweeting earlier, I sprained my ankle. Fucking hurts. That's pretty much it, I think. How's the tapilok? How did you manage to sprain yourself? I had dinner. How's the foot? Pababa ako ng hagdanan. Yeah, and I landed wrong. So I put weight on my foot. It was so bad. I was literally just walking down the stairs. I wasn't even going up anymore. I was going down. So it's a different stairway, though. It's a different stairway. Devious winter? I don't know. I actually couldn't reply to Twitter because it was like happening right then and there. And like, I was trying to find ice as soon as possible. And I was like, oh yeah, I have to like, what's price again? Pressure, R, I, ice, C, elevate. I forgot my acronym. There's an acronym that you normally follow. Price or rice. Yeah, I think it's price. So yeah, pressure, R, ice, C, and E for elevation. So I literally just lifted my leg, and that's it. Miria's nemesis, the stairs. Pero you can walk naman kahit papano. No, it's pa ika. Baka R is relax. Okay, yeah. So pressure, relax, ice, C. Compression? Wait, I should Google it na lang. Price acronym for sprains. Rice therapy. Ayun! Never mind. It's not pressure. It's it's protection, rest, ice, compression, and elevation. There we go. I'm so bad. No, it's price. It's price. So it's protecting the area, so not moving it too much, and then resting it. Obviously, you're not supposed to like walk a lot or step or weight bear on it. And then you add ice because it's an acute injury. You apply compression and then you elevate it so that yeah, price. Some people just call it the rice acronym though, but yeah. Totally forgot about it. Seriously, to be made to Miriam standards, dapat medyo babaan yung steps para maabot. No! It's a skill issue at this point, honestly speaking. It's a me problem. Don't worry about it. It's a me problem. Speaking of, I should totally like upload. I will upload this. I will upload this thumbnail. This is like the same thumbnail from weeks ago. Like I had to cancel this twice in a week. So I'm just going to upload it really quickly. This should be part 7. Yeah, it should be part 7. You sound tired. Rise sa'yo because you are danger. Masakit. Also, yeah, the sprain took a lot out of me. Buti hindi ka nahulog ng sobrang sakit pag nauna yung puwet. Well, it's my foot that caught the landing. I mean, honestly, I was really just walking and then I stepped wrong. That was when I stepped down. That's when I placed my weight on it. Parang nag-bend yung ankle ko. It everted. I don't know, inversion. Inverted. Yes, my ankle inverted. You're the kind of person who doesn't look at the steps while climbing. It was going down. It was going down. Wait lang, let me tweet that I'm live. I am alive. I'm alive. With some chit-chat plus Final Fantasy 14 on YT. Let's go. Hashtag Mary alive. Hashtag YouTuber. Hashtag. Okay. Where else? There you go. Walang nakakita sa'yo. I'm better that no one saw it. Hala mo kang you're really tired. My eyes aren't small naman today. But that's when you're supposed to look at the steps pag pababa. Pag Pinoy, pag nakita kang ganun yung una yung tawa bagay nito. Yeah! I'm that kind of person. So I'm kind of glad no one saw me because that means somebody would have laughed at me. Somebody would have laughed at me if they saw me. It was so silly. So like, yes, no thanks. Better that there was no one there. You know me as a person. Okay, I've tweeted on Twitter. I forgot to change my name. I need to make it live. Red circle. Live. Save. Okay. Post on Facebook. We're doing this. Uploading this. Post on Facebook. Okay. One more. Post on YouTube community. Does it really hurt or mild lang? Parang namamaga siya. What's English of namamaga? It's like it's swelling. It's basically like it's swelling. Your channel and then community, image, select from your computer, copy paste the message, edit the preview. Part 7, post. There you go. Ilan na huli mo? Himbig lang tayo, tas oksang hindi naman masakit, pero limbs away. Yeah. Imagine if you had TikTok and IG and other social media accounts. I am kind of glad I don't, because that means I would have so many things to post on each particular platform. So that's gonna be a lot of work. I can barely handle myself, like, I can barely handle myself managing Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube in one go. If I had more, I feel like, okay, maybe it's just me being a granny when it comes to like handling social media accounts, but that just sounds like a lot of work. It honestly just sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, Cornelia, welcome to the stream. Hi. So yeah, I can't. I can barely even do clips of my own channel. Like, you know, I can make clips and all, but it's just, there's so many things that I'd have to like prep for if I wanted to like make shorts or clips and stuff, so, and like reposting it everywhere. It's just, Gonna take the life out of me. Yeah. How am I doing? Okay. I'm sorry, like every single time I'm streaming, I end up like every single time I'm streaming, I always end up saying like, wow, I'm in pain, or like, wow, something shitty happened to me. And I'm like, come on, Miri, just stop complaining. I had dinner already. That much I can confirm. Okay. I'm also going to like try moving myself to the game. You should wear shin guards. Shin guards aren't gonna stop my ankles from twisting. Aren't shin guards meant for you to protect your tibia? Isn't that supposed to like... There we go. Wala na kasi sad boy Sundays and tuloy naging every stream. Alright, so let us... Meds? I could take a painkiller, but I'm personally of the mind that if I can withstand the pain for a little bit more, then it shouldn't be so bad. Or at the very least, I could like see if the pain subsides after a bit, because like it's just an acute injury. It shouldn't be so bad. Yeah, the shin guards might not be able to protect the ankles. Yeah, it's an ankle injury. I sprained my ankle earlier, like the silly little Miri I am. Hopefully it doesn't get worse. But yeah, the only way I can prevent it from getting worse is to make sure that I don't bear weight on it too much until I feel like it's healing. I should probably get it checked too. But anyway, I guess we can talk while I'm speaking, I guess. Bleh. Yeah, I don't want to take painkillers unless I absolutely need it. Because I don't know. If I can manage the pain, it should be fine. You should get it twisted the opposite way para pantua. That's not how it works, but also I wish I had that brain. Is it good to put ice on it? Yeah, you can. It's an acute injury anyway. You're better off putting ice on it compared to actually putting heat, because you kind of want to like minimize and reduce the swelling. So ice would be the more appropriate modality for it. Anyway, I'm gonna switch. Give me a sec. Okay, let me see if this is okay. May mga ice pack ka naman dyan. Yeah, I do. Di ka muna mag-heals. Well, I feel like one of the reasons why it happened is because I have to wear heels for work. You forgot I was a lot. I felt honestly same. I was worried that I wasn't able to pay for my subscription, and then when I logged in, I was like, oh shit, I'm small. Oh. Lady just walked by me. Anyway, yeah, I totally forgot that I was small. I am bite-sized. Also, there's this Easter event that's happening around here. So there are like a lot of eggs. They're just as big as me. There are like a lot of eggs here. White mage? No, this one's sage. I'm using sage. Actually, I don't really have a lot of classes on here. I actually just have, I only have Paladin, Astro, and Sage, and Reaper. Basics. Just absolute basics. Bootleg Shantoro. Yeah, Mir confirmed small for Final Fantasy 14. Hey, I used to have boobs. I had horns, and I was taller than this. But now, I fantasied into this small little thing. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. Wow. I can't believe you're calling this thing a thing. I mean, I call it a thing too, but you know. At least I can like walk around and run around using this character. I will live vicariously through my Final Fantasy 14 character. Look! My minion is almost just as big as I am. I'm just like a head taller, I think, or half. Real life accurate height. Alright. I actually have to figure out what we did last time. Yes, my Gubu minion. My Gubu friend. Yeah, so like, I have to figure out what I did last time. I think last time we actually beat up Titan. We beat up Titan, Lord of the Crags. We were doing that boss fight in particular. And afterwards, we just got told that, hey, you killed Titan. Let's go. We should head back to the headquarters. So yeah, I guess just a really, really short recap since it's been 2 weeks since the last time we've played this game. Basically what happened is that after beating Ifrit and after seeing Thancred feel so guilty and so sad for himself and for me that he was too late and he wasn't able to help me, and what if things went wrong without him being there, yeah, he went through some regret and pain and whatever. We got assigned to our next assignment because the Limsa Lominsons are worried that the kobolds are starting to wreak havoc by summoning their primal titan. And everyone knows how bad Titan was back then. But there were like a group of people who were able to like fight against him. So we had to look for them. But apparently they didn't know that I was the one that they were waiting for. So they gave me like a bunch of tests to prove my worth, my mettle as an adventurer. They needed to know if I was good enough to actually beat up like one of the primals. And so it was like a series of fetch quests and all that, but in the end I managed to like get access to Titan's domain, and we beat that rock guy up, and then yeah, that's it. That's basically it. Yeah, it was a very long string of random fetch quests. So I'm not gonna be skipping playback anymore so that we'll see everything as is. Yeah. So right now I'm gonna open my New Game Plus, and I think we are done with this one because this is Lord of Inferno. Hard Won Aid of the Company of Heroes, and though she arrives. Am I supposed to be part 4 now? I think I'm supposed to be part 4 now. I think it should be this one. We're supposed to commence a new chapter, so we should be here. So I'm just reloading this really quickly. Alright, I'm on New Game Plus mode. A Realm Reborn. Okay, so Y'shtola told me that I should wait for her in Camp Bronze Lake over here. Believe it or not, they actually trimmed that down even more as part of the 6.1 update. I don't know if like the 6.1 updates are gonna apply to my New Game Plus if they actually trim it down further. And to be honest, I barely remember a thing from like ARR at this point, so anything goes. Yeah, on to the next primal. Yeah, we went from trying to save the world to reviving an extinct variety of grapes. Yeah, I know. We saved the vineyard basically. We were able to revive the wine industry. And for now, what we need to do is get to Camp Bronze Lake. And we can teleport here for free. I think it should. We're about to find out later on. The patch hasn't gone by yet, so there's that. Alright. So, we are back with Y'shtola over here. Are those the same grapes in the memes? Oh, I'm not sure. Do you mean like the high poly grapes and stuff? Alright, let's go. Y'shtola! Y'shtola is keen to discuss your next task. The word will have already reached Maelstrom Command. Protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Miria. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. The surgery grape, the diamond grapes. Okay, we need to go to Maelstrom Command, which means I just go back to where I came from. The very low poly grapes. Oh, I see. I thought you meant like the high poly stuff from the original of Final Fantasy 14. What? I'm in between someone else's outfits. Oh, all right. I also remember that one of the reasons why I like playing 14 on stream is seeing like a bunch of random glams in game. Like, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He looks pretty cool. He has a Tomberry head on him. Okay. We need to go to the aft castle over here. The reverse was the problem in 1.0 with the barrel. Yeah, I spawned next to someone's skirt. Next to someone's skirt. Feels bad. Look at all these eggs! I'm just as big as them. Almost. Whoa, what were her weapons? What were your weapons? Seiryu Sanctified Daggers. What does that look like? Ooh, that looks cool. Egg haircut too. Yeah, that looks like the teacher from... Oh! I want to get this. Oh my god. Examine. I'm sorry. I'm looking at random people. I'm gonna try out their stuff. I can get this head too! I can get this head too! And I can get this outfit as well, right? So it's dyeable. Can I dye this? Enable dye preview. I can be this guy! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's so pretty! Oh, I could be a grape head. That's so cute. Duck! It's almost just as big as me. Where's your owner? Another FF14 stream. Another Miss Storm Lady Dark Knight cameo hunting. Honestly, I haven't streamed in 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure she's gone at this point. I want to be a Tonberry. That's so cute. Discount Yokotaro head. It's an event reward. Yeah, I haven't done the event yet. This is the first time in 2 weeks I've actually logged in, I think. That's why I wasn't sure if my sub was still like subscribed. But if my sub was still paid or something. Nitro Tomberry. It is good to see you, Private Medica. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit, and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly. And there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. Suffice it to say we are glad to have a Scion in our ranks. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the 7th Dawn. Until next time, Private. Oh. Clappity clap. Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, I got a link pearl. Miria, this is Miria, this is Minfilia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Y'shtola emerged from Ogomoro unscathed. Why, Tataru and the others seemed as glad as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. There was a Scion among us. Minfilia. I'm sorry, I can't do Minfilia's original voice actor justice. I feel bad for the cameraman. Crashes every time it's finished. Hey, I used to not have to have this issue. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's so cute. I want to do it, but then That duck belongs to that Lalafell over there. Didn't know you had earrings. Yeah, I have cute silver earrings. Plus sword earrings coming from my regular outfit. Alright. If you find an Elysian with a nurse outfit around Gridania, emo on her for me. Oh, assuming I would. I'm not sure which data center you refer to this person. Although I guess it's not really a surprise that I'm in like Kujata, right? I don't think it is at this point. Return to the Waking Sands. Minfilia, I would like to let you know that I have been successful. I have a lovely voice, so I don't like ARR Minfilia's voice all that much. It was okay. Like, it took a while for me to realize that the voice acting for some particular characters there were really, really bad, and that includes Minfilia. But the Alizé one though, the Alizé one is. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. The Alizé one, when I was doing the Coils of Bahamut storyline, it was just so jarring because I only finished the Coils of Bahamut storyline after I finished Stormblood or post Stormblood, I think. So everything was just so weird to me. Hearing new Alizé voice actress and it was just coinciding with the old one. It was so weird. Everyone at ARR wasn't as good, but then Heaven's Word came in. I like the change, especially for some key actors, for some key main characters. Oh, what? For some key main characters. As a non 1.0 Andy, I didn't care for Minfilia at all, so I didn't really mind her voice. wait, am I still in I forget. Am I still okay, I am in English now. No accidental German. I think it was a change of focus. I also think they got directed better. Disquieted villager. You hear that commotion just now? What in the seven hells were they doing in there? Wrestling a paste? You look like the adventurous type. Mind taking a quick look? What was that screaming I heard? I'm not sure what. Wait, I can't take it seriously. There's this random giant Tonberry head that came out. I'm not sure I want to know. Totaro doesn't seem to be here. I haven't seen the D&D movie yet. Sorry. Actually surprised they never re-recorded the voice lines, but I guess they're fans of both and people would be pissed. I guess. Maybe it's just too much to bother with at this point, but it should be fine. That is a dead Lalafell. It's just as big as me. Those are not dead Lalafells. ARR Rauban was totally, like, the best. You ain't part of the Scions. I'm so sad for seeing this though. Remember, this was one of the guys that we tried talking to when we wanted to go to Little Alamigo. And he said that he still wanted to help Little Alamigo, but he was unable to do that because he deserted his family for the sake of, like, being part of the Scions. Yeah, this guy. Anyone else here? Guys, I think they are dead. Source, I have eyes. There are more here. These guys aren't part of this. These guys aren't part of it. No! Entrance to the solar. Yes. That's another dead Lalafell. She died smiling! No! This is Noraxia, one of the pixies. This one is glad walking one is safe. They smile knowing what you've become.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed.
Oh, this is what I was reading earlier.
Thank heaven she is safe. Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Oh! What?
Advance no further! We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring her forth, and you may yet know mercy.
Tataru!
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
There was no one spared, Minfilia, what do you mean?
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Minfilia, please! Make it believable!
Hold that thought.
No!
Minfilia! Please act like you care. No! Okay, it's just me, it's just me.
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Oh, Tataru and Papalimo and
Have you not
Urianger.
done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough! We leave. Bring the prisoners.
Got shot, yeah, I know. I actually forgot that these scenes happened, I guess. Walking one, Minfilia asked this one too. In case Walking One returned, this one was to say, at church in Eastern Thanaland, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One Minfilia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save. I think we could have been able to take this more seriously if I were a Lalafell. Noraxia! Seek shelter at the Church of Saint Adamalandama. Livia voice actor is doing a great job with Minfilia. She's doing alright. Heavy emphasis on alright. Can't go here. She dead. Yeah. To be fair, like this was really surprising when I first did this. It was really surprising because I don't think I was ever expecting something like this to happen, and I didn't really expect the Garleans to actually like go that far. But I think this is one of the things that actually like brings into clear view just how ruthless the Garleans are and can become, for the sake of their goals and their mission. I don't think any race would have seen that cutscene with Menphilius, no. I mean, I'd like to think I would have been more expressive with my aura, you know? Wait, where was I supposed to go? Here. You're supposed to go back to the church here. It was the post-ARR that had me buy the game. The only reason I got the game was because I was capped on Gil. And I felt so bad that I just had to throw away Gil with the 300k Gil cap. So I decided, oh, you know what? I'll just you know, get the game. But honestly, Heaven's War was so worth it. The first moments that the game really brought in the big punches, yeah. For all the shit that A Realm Reborn gets most of the time because of how long-winded it is and how there's so many unoptimized fetch quests, I do still hold the opinion that it did great in terms of setting the story for future events and plot points. At least in that regard, I would say that ARR really did its job well. But yeah. Alright. Iliad, I am here. Is something troubling you, my child? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Curse my enemies, Father. Call down the eye. Nothing. Oh, nothing happened. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Close your eyes and look within. Acknowledge your misdeeds and your regrets. Pray, endeavor to atone with an earnest heart, and you shall surely find salvation, my child. Okay. How about, like, smite? Call down divine vengeance upon those who butchered my friends. The crimes of which you speak are grave, yet I cannot do that which you ask of me. Be assured, however, that the God sees all. If you would ask them for anything, let it be justice and not vengeance. No, no, no! The wild roses are dead, Father, and I know not what to do. We've been down bad for senpais and the doctors for the past season. Yeah, we back to normal, like actual normal Miria. I forgot you're now Lalafell. Honestly, I forgot as well. The wild roses, I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. How could this have happened? And you are certain that Midphilia was among those who taken by the Garleans? Oh, we synchronize with our head bending. What's that? Nodding, bowing. Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minphilius. I have known her since she was but a child. Well do I recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-same service to her brother and sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marques? Marcus? Would you come here for a moment?
Yes, Father.
If you require assistance, pray speak with Marcus. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marcus is a survivor of the Battle of Cartano. Alas, his experience took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marcus, I want you to look after Miria. Do you understand?
Yes, Father.
I feel so bad, I'm so small. The camera angle on that one. So many tragedies have befallen us in recent years, the calamity, the primals. Alas, it is only within our power to shepherd the souls of the fallen and pray that they find peace in Thal's realm. Hello there, Marcus. You have a personal request to make of me.
Excuse me, Miria, do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horror log which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There is something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a ballpoint chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. Sobra yung pagtingin sa baba. I'm sorry. I thought that as a joke. He actually really does look like old Altair. Be the one voicing the character is pretty good. Wait until you see an Asian in a cutscene, and you shall see my voice acting prowess. Why? Square Enix should hire me right then and there. I wish they would. I'm sorry. I got confused. I said point curse. Traveling goldsmith. A ballpoint chisel, you say, and a pair of needle-nose pincers? Those things don't come cheap, you know. Hand it over. Thal's balls. I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. Yeah. Wait until you see an Asian. If I see a hooded man in black, those are one of my best voice acting moments. Really good though, for real. Let's send this to Yoshi if you really are pretty good. Thank you. Have you brought the tools I requested? If I want to like level myself down. I don't think I would be okay looking up at someone like this and then they're gonna be looking down on me. Any Asians in particular? Yeah, La Habrea, yeah. Have you brought the tools I requested? Here you go. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught. Though I repair the device easily, the sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how? How did I do it? These hands, my hands, they moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Miria, this was a mistake. Please give the horror log to Sister Eluned, whatever. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it best that it be returned to him.
Oh my god, my chocobo is only just as tall as this chair. Manipulative. Oh, a dead body. Please, no, chocobo, don't walk on top of it. Good evening to you, madam. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? Repaired horror log. By some manner of clockwork wizardry, measure the sun. Oh, it's a clock. Everything is scaled to small now.
Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time. Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I am given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marcus said that it belonged to the deceased. Oh dear. You don't suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But mayhap more importantly, how did Marcus manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. I recognize you now, Miria. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but You should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the waking stands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you to find closure.
Be a craftsman, yeah. Now I have to go back to the waking sands. They want me to carry the bodies. You remember how I was able to like carry dead bodies on my back as a lalafell? They expect me to do the same thing again. I live for British media. Honestly, whatever accent that was, yeah. I just yeah. I guess you could count the freakishly long necks of Ellison. Why do they have freakishly long necks? I like to think that they're really pretty though. There's a certain grace and elegance that comes with their design. But why do they have long necks? Ah, where do I go? Here. Here's the Vesper Bay shopkeep. They can pull off next accessories of the Fast Plus.
Eh, you don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, we got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. Over yonder! No one's come to claim him, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. 'Twas the stuff of nightmares, I tell you. God's damned Imperials.
But I was there, Mr. Man! I was there!
I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks.
Wow, a unicorn!
And I sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner I put this behind, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here before? Or do you just have one of them faces?
One of them faces.
What do they say about people with long necks? Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard, out by the east gate. There's only 8 left up to load, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I have a mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folk are starting to turn.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize how morbid this actually is. How morbid this actually is. Like, I'd have to, like, get dead bodies. Yeah, and I have to pick them up. And this is like, this man over here is like 4 times my size.
How much is the monthly sub? I have the one for $14, I think. So roughly around 750, if I'm not mistaken with my math. 750 pesos. But if you still have free trial, as long as you don't cash it in, you should be fine. You can still play. Yeah, around the ballpark of 700.
Look at me. I'm just like observing them. It takes different times to load them as well. I'm just lugging around that massive hunk of a man. If you get an EU account, it's around 500, 600 if you get the cheapest version. Seriously? I'm on US. I'm on US. Maybe that's why I'm around like the 700 price point. Yeah, I'm on US, not the EU version. Can you pay the monthly with Gcash or nah? I actually am not sure. Cause right now it's just linked to my PayMaya debit card. It's linked to my PayMaya. Cause dun ko na lang niloload lahat. And then easy peasy, I guess. Yeah, PayMaya is what I use. I'm on US, so it's why I was sad when my friend who started the same month as me said she was paying 500 plus. If you want to pay someone who played through trial for 2 years, I say grind the relic weapons first before thinking about if you want to buy. You're kind of bad exchange right now compared to USC. In Gcash, you can link an American Express account and you can load through there. The small character in Final Fantasy XIV can equip a greatsword. Yeah, I can, technically. I don't have Dark Knight right now. But I can have an axe. It's kind of small. But yeah, I can have an axe. I used PayPal back in the day. I don't think you can Gcash since it needs the cards. I've heard that the PHF14 community is quite wholesome. I'd say so, I suppose. I don't know. I'm not really as social though.
like here in Final Fantasy 14. I have a tendency to like kind of like mind my own business, and the most that I actually do is just like I just join PFs for whatever I need to like grind for, something like that. Is that a hand axe? It was not a hand axe. It was the big axe. It was the big axe for Marauders. The only non-card IRC is PayPal. But yeah, if you want, you can really just use a virtual card using PayMaya. It should be fine. Disconcerting coachman. What happened to the big fella? Ah, forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss him in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. That's so mean! These were my friends! Well, ain't you a strong one? 4-in-1 trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. I think MMO communities tend to be more friendly when PvP isn't involved. Hey, to be fair, I'd like to think that the PvP here in Final Fantasy XIV isn't half bad either. I know I haven't really participated in crystalline conflict or crystalline conflict, whatever, but I'd say just doing frontline has been pretty fun for me. Paying the monthly sub when I haven't even bought the game. Then that means if you haven't bought the game yet, you can just play on free trial. You just need to download it. It's fine. The free trial is pretty much extended up until you decide that you reach Heaven's Sword or 60 and stuff. Yeah, I've yet to try PvP. It's been pretty fun. I like PvP so far. I normally play Paladin or Dragoon for PvP. Okay, Fallen Scion. You could have been me. We have the same hair color. Free trial lasts forever. Make the most of it. Yeah, it lasts forever. Fallen Scion. I heard that Yoshi said that they don't really plan to improve PvP whatsoever, so it's not as alive. What do you mean? It's very much alive, I'd like to think. Considering that there's like crystalline conflict seasons and stuff like that. No one's gonna be an elitist and below me for being— What? Why would they do that? Of course not. Nobody would do that. Like, come on, man. You don't— I honestly swear, like, just go play the game. It's fine. You don't have to worry about being— Yeah, honestly, people who say F2P are more intimidating because, like, they know their value as a person. And, like, yeah. They're like— The only hard limit you actually get to being on free trial is the fact that you can only play until, post Heavensward, I think, or regular Heavensward. I'm not sure if you can actually do post, but basically, like, yeah, you're totally fine. You're the one who decides not to use your free trial character, not the game. Yeah. Basically, like, the only time you technically get out the free trial is if you buy the game and if you register the code that the game comes with. And once you register that, technically you're going to be considered as a regular player already. And that means that you would have like I think most of the game purchases gets you like a free 1-month sub. But the moment that 1-month sub runs out, you will have to subscribe to the subscription thingy. Otherwise, you won't be able to log in anymore. Or like, you can log in, but the game's just gonna tell you that you can't play because you don't have a sub. You don't have an active sub, basically. You can do post Heavensward, yeah. Yeah, it actually is a lot. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Heavensward is what gets you, or what convinces you to get the game afterwards. Just for if just for the sake of the story. I should really just bite the bullet and download Final Fantasy XIV. Honestly, like, not to show for like the copy pasta, but have you guys obviously heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV? Yeah, like, honestly, I bought the game when it was on sale. I bought the complete edition when it was on sale like 2 years ago, and I only cashed it in like last year. I just let it I just let the game code like rot in my email for maybe like a year and a half before I decided to like punch it in. Do you want the full copy pasta? Yeah, there is honestly no harm in trying it out for free. And at the very least, you can actually get a feel for the game if you'd actually like this game and if you'd want to continue. If you— Wait, have I gotten the corpses? Yeah, if you actually feel like this is a game you would want to commit to. Not to shill. I've shilled it enough times with the previous ones.
Whoa, they just really lumped everyone together inside here. They just like copy pasted each model. Holy Week is coming anyway. Yeah, sale was over. Come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. Scion corpse. How you were able to fit the stiff scion of the 7th Dawn corpse into your bag is a mystery best left unsolved. Neuraxia. The sale's peaceful expression belies the fact that she no longer lives. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the Lich Yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them our work here is done. Yeah, it is a Final Fantasy game, honestly. So... And there's a reason why the game is well-loved, I'd say. There is a reason why the game is very well-loved among the community. So... I don't think it's going to be considered like a waste of time. Like, the only time that you will probably ever complain is the same thing that I'm saying right now. ARR is going to be a slog. Look at me. I'm still here. I'm not even at the good parts yet. But honestly, I promise you, I swear it gets better. As I have been saying for the past few streams. I have a question. Can you look cool when your character is free trial? Of course you can! You can already have, like, glamours available to you. Oh my god, Miriam, please don't climb gravestones. Yeah, you can already start looking cool, even in free trial. Yeah. Sister, I'm back. I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so you found some small measure of peace. The first carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago, and we have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Although we can perform rites for most of the Scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. That's so sad though, now that I think about it. It's really sad. Died away from home. If you guys do ever play, like, please come on over. Kujata, I would love to have raid parties. I would love to like just party up with Famiria and stuff like that. Hello there, I am back.
This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One?
I have a dead body!
Neuraxia! But this one does not understand. Comuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace, but why? These ones have not requested further aid. Neuraxia! How did this happen? Explain everything to this one, at once. So not only Neuraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Neuraxia went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Neuraxia at the end. Tell this one that Neuraxia was brave. Tell this one that Neuraxia did not suffer. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Neuraxia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance! Imperial ones must pay! Imperial ones must suffer!
Conmiria, are you wearing contact lenses? Oh, I lost my glasses. Wait. There we go. It's back. Sige na, since you asked nicely, download ka na. Yeah, this is it's not really a surprise that I'm in Kujata, or whatever, cause yeah, I pretty sure I was like already found out like the first time I streamed this game. So yeah, I'm the only ask I do have is like, no, don't hound me. I mean, not that has ever happened anyway. When the time comes for walking ones to face Imperial ones, do not forget this one! These ones would not have Noraxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight! Fight! May I say hi? Feel free. Normally, if there are like dungeons every now and then, I do open up Party Finder for private parties just so that we can like quest through it together. Yeah, Lodestone has character search, which is free to access, so it's not really... Yeah, if you already know where my name is, it's easy to find. But yeah, I'm in Elemental Data Center in Kujata. How do you say it? Kujata or Kujata? Kujata. I just say Kuja. I see. Since FF9 villain. Oh yeah, Kuja. One of the cooler villains. How long have you been playing Final Fantasy XIV? I'd say I was playing on and off ever since 2020. But I only really ever got back to the game like last year, 2022. And then I managed to breeze through. I wouldn't say breeze through, but like I finished through most of like Heaven's Ward up until post Shadowbringers 5.1 recently. But yeah. No, I'm not at the tail end of Shadowbringers yet. I'm like at the head end, the first part, 5.1. I'm back.
We thank you for your service to the church and to the Sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence we interred the remaining Scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Miria.
Marcus, I am back with a vengeance.
Marcus believes he is being watched. I'm not imagining it, Miria. I know I'm being watched. This is different. Sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when I last ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment.
Ah! Oh. I was like, wait, I was just like walking here. I was just walking here and then like I just jumped out of I just jumped out of like an obstacle course before I realized it was a person. Okay. Oh, you're one of the hello, I waved. Yeah. I didn't realize. I'm so sorry. I was literally just looking at Marcus and I was like, "Ha, Marcus, you're being watched." And I was taking my voice acting seriously. And then when I went here, I just jumped and then I screamed. I was not prepared. Okay, I bow. Yeah, I bow. Not to my boo-boo. Bow. Yeah. I will continue. Now where do I go? Yeah, I guess if you guys are new to the channel, I'm sorry. But I feel like a lot of like the regulars do know this, but I am very easy to like startle. Whoa. What? I'm very easy to startle. You jump high. Yeah, I do! For a small little guy. That guy was like, hala, am I that ugly? Na napasigaw siya. No! I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Okay. I'm a scaredy cat, yeah. You are being watched. Right! I'm over leveled for this guy. Unfortunately, I can't climb back up from there. So yeah. When you think about it, Lalas are terrifying because they can easily do things that a rogue can. Okay. So I have beaten up someone that was watching Marcus. Short stumpy legs are super springy. That's true. I'm back, Marcus.
You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he, perhaps, know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please, allow me a moment alone. Wait, Father Iliad must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again.
They swag. Just warrior lightnings.
Heavens forfend! That such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions?
He was an Imperial!
This is Garlean steel, which means the man who was watching Marcus was. Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before Imperials come.
Ay, crap, I skipped it. Crap.
Whoopsie.
Nala should be crazy strong just by how high they can jump. Ouch.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the Scions of the 7th Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Sid Garland. I have come for you.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He
Oh,
is
I
but
wasn't
a
voice
poor
acting him
soul
properly
who
then.
bore witness to the horrors at Cartano.
I was not voicing him like that.
I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait,
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing.
Hear me, Sid. Eorzea needs you.
I should be laughing at him, he's in pain. Brain cells overloaded. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Sid, was it? Here, these belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
They didn't pay Sid's voice actor enough, so he just grumbles and mumbles like, oh, Please don't hit him with a sledgehammer. Easy to laugh, especially when someone's almost down. Shh, no.
Alfino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the 7th Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the 3 city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction. leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
Oh, Garuda, my favorite primal. Oh my god, yung mukha ko.
Her appetite for destruction far
Did you
exceeds
see
that
my
of other
face?
primals.
You see my face? I was like, what do I look like? Can I replicate that? Okay.
Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength.
Yeah, it was the Lalapao.
Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship.
So he's talking to a child. Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship.
It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship?
I should not be laughing at this.
Oh, wait.
Almost every Sid has one, yeah. He buff. You almost always have an airship. Nice start
Come,
flying thing.
Let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
Alfie, no, sounds so evil. They're so small. Oh my god, no! Naharangan ba ako ng blocker ko sa chat? Did I just get Mike Wazowski by my own chat blocker?
They need my airship. They need me.
Suddenly he sounds so strong and buff now. Oh no! I got Mike Wazowski. Hello there, Alfie. No. Whilst you were catering to the company of buffoons' every whim, I was gathering information on our feathered foe. As a result, I was not present when the Garleans came. I suppose I should be grateful for our good fortune. Shut up, smug brat. The Enterprise. I've heard that name before, but where? May character pala. Yeah! Yeah, it's Regal, I think. But, well, I'd like to think that it matches his original arrogant personality. But I guess, yeah. Anyway, Father Iliad has some parting words for you and the others. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Miria. You wish to find this airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the great Gubu Wall of Ulda. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Kurthus. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Falgord Float, the closest settlement to Kurthus. Mayhap the Serpents stationed there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Miria. The Great Gubu Wall. Yes. I forget the story about the Great Gubu Wall, but it sounded so epic. It sounded so epic. Is the name the Enterprise a reference to Star Trek? I'm not sure. Don't trust me. Yeah, Alfino from A Realm Reborn. That Alfino is, yeah. Yeah, Sam Riegel. Riegel? What? Am I saying it wrong? From Critical Role. Yeah. That guy. The Bard. I forgot the Bard's name, but the Bard. It was a 1.0 thing before the servers closed. Rigel? Oh, it's Rigel. Okay. So it's like Nigel but R. Rigel. Hello there. Is there aught I can assist you with, miss? The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes. I need refer to the records. I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Kurthus. What became of it after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vortifor at Florentil Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is that you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you be able to locate the airship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I heard that machinery is fiendishly complex. Players firm the line on their Gubu mount on the gate of Ulda. Can I get a Gubu mount? How do I buy a Gubu mount? Put it in as lore. Regal. Ah, yes. Speak with Vortifort. His name is Fort. Let's see. There's a Gubu mount from Sylph Tribals? Ooh, okay. Then I wish to accomplish such a feat and get myself a Gubu mount. Para my baby Gubu, my mini Gubu sprout thing also has like a big Gubu. You have come in search of Vortifort. Vortifort. Then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Kurthus. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Are you winning, Miria? I think so. 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Kurthus. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them you would need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I've little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Okay. Ludovoix. I have to go here. Oh, well, we could take the scenic route, I guess. We could take the scenic route. Because I need to meet up with this guy over here. And right now, I am here. So if I go straight up to here, towards the mountainous regions, I would end up at a very snowy biome. You're playing a good video game, which is a win. Yeah. Imagine if I were actually just, like, running around. I also like the music here, though. Bum, 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 bum. I'm just walking along the path. Yeah, this is the streamer walk. I could sprint, I guess. I know the streamers do that when they play a game, but they have to talk a bit. Yeah, most of the time I find myself having to like jump around or maybe walk around in a certain area whenever I start talking in general. Because I feel like if I were in the middle of a dialogue segment, it's going to... Whoa, that guy looks super cool. Are those the animal weapons? Oh, they're paying attention to me. A mini Emmerich! Pinansin si Emmerich. Hello. I wave. Kind of like how the beginning of the stream, hi VOD watchers, by the way. Who are you? Which one are you? Pretty. I like the hairpiece. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Yeah, he was glowing. I don't know which person that was, though. Very shiny. Those are two different animal weapons, right? Anyway, as I was saying, right, I normally have to like walk around or jump around randomly while I'm talking in particular. Because if I were in the middle of a dialogue, it's just gonna sound really, really weird. Who is that? They said hi specifically to me. So like, I'm under the assumption that they were watching my stream. I would like to apologize in advance. Because like, they wouldn't have noticed. They probably wouldn't have noticed if I were just like walking around here. And then they just lally-hoed me. They just like said hi. Oh well. That's not that I am quite sure that that's not the Dark Knight lady that I keep remembering every now and then. Alright, stream sniper, show up.
Excuse me, could you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandare. In what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha! How absurd, as if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers.
Okay, if you say so.
Halone, have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I am on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And here when... what?
No Dark Knight lady, unfortunately. Lit ng character ni Maria. Wow! Was it you? 2 weeks kang wala. Yeah, I didn't mean to have postponed streams. Okay, madam. RIP NPC next.
And where the hells is that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have a use for you after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform. And that of House Durandare as is mine.
Okay. This is the original size. But I honestly really feel like me being an aura ephemera was like the best option. It would have been the best option. But I guess I'm stuck lalifying everything I pass through. Healed overnight. Let's Reaper. If this is where you are in the story, no, not yet. This is literally just like me fighting Garuda at this point. Crystal Braves comes in post ARR. They're accurate and best size. My fake boobs. Di ka na babalik sa aura. Well, no. No, this is fair and square. Hooded assaulter, the sound of snow crunching under sabatons grows louder. Is it me or you gotten smaller? I'm just a small. Yeah, I'm gonna be a potato forever. The first stream I watched you turn into this Lalafell. Oh my god. That was your first Miria stream? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
If it wasn't for you, miss, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I pray the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend.
What race is small? This is Lalafell. The next small race is probably female aura at this point. Immediately witness the smallening. The Lalafell pull is strong. People stay around for it. Yeah, I guess I'm stuck like this. It's okay. It's a new perspective. It's a fresh perspective. Yeah, our girls are the smallest next to these guys.
I found your man. I must say I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see I may have been premature in my judgment, miss. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmel.
It's not every day that you see a playthrough at knee level height. The reason why the kick emote doesn't exist is because we have Lalafels in game.
I thought Rogadins were the tallest, not the male aura. I'm not sure. Or like the male Ellison. Ah, the lady come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovois be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. I want to be a pointy hat guy too. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek with an audience with Chief Astrologian Forlamort up above.
Oh no! What is this pool? Why is it brown? Rogadin and Rothgar are thickest.
Monk. I hit my head.
He's a pointy hat man.
And I'm only up until his thighs. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask? Were our records to fall in the wrong hands, it could change the course between a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between Southron nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Halone's will. I will not put our great nation at risk. Certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Forlimort. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest.
Yeah, it's a dunce hat. I want a pointy hat too.
Inquisitor Guillaume.
Guillaume? Whatever. Guillaume.
You honor us with your presence, sir. The lady was just leaving. Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durandair's knight from the heretics. Doubtless they feel in debt to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Kurthus 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. The snows can come quickly in Kurthus. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark while traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. I was not aware that you aided House Durandair in that fashion. Thank you, madam. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek.
Who do I talk to next? Ah, hey. Hello. I want a pointy hat.
You there, madam. I could not help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform for me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone despite the presence of Ixal in the vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be a great comfort to me.
Guillaume. Oh, is that for real? Naalala ko yung Guillaume dance. So did you guys ever like go through that?
Ow!
What? It blocked my way. There we go. Wah!
Oh, wow. I
Search for the missing astrologian. I will admit, respect a guy who isn't going 180 on the decisions. Yeah, he stood firm. He stood his ground. Even if, like, I was helpful. Yeah, para kay Crush. That's a throwback. Wow, look at the moon. What is that? Look at the moon. Really pretty. The moon looks beautiful tonight, Famiria. Look at that moon. It slowly rises. What year was that? Seems like it was ages ago. It was ages ago. I totally forgot the dance moves. Like, it wasn't even that big of a dance move, honestly. It's just like... Yeah. Good thing the moon is not red. What? The blood moon from... Oh wait, the red moons from... Naalala ko yung red moon sa ano? Sa Breath of the Wild. Actual early 2010s. Hello, you poor fool. I'm eating his kneecaps. What a relief to see someone other than a god's damned birdman. I thought I could finish my work while the Ixal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to... Wait, who are you? You are not one of our knights. A man of House Durandare cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, madam. Buisit, tinulungan na nga eh. Oh, well, whatever. Josiah! Back when shorts isn't that big yet. Yeah, you're right. I feel my back hurting. He seems to be doing fine. We're not getting any younger. The camera quality, all the pixels in its full glory. Wait, what? The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. Ah, but you were eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you have already aided your own cause. House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Dravanian aggression. Yet you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the Observatorium's records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portlane for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses. That was the finger thingy-mabob, right? Which one? Wait, what are we talking about now? Okay, now you must speak with Portlane. Port Elaine. What finger thingy-mabob? Wow, it's so pretty. Okay, that was a very short-lived scream. I fell for a longer duration. I thought I would be able to like hold my scream up. I thought I was gonna be able to hold my scream up until I fell down, but like, I ran out of breath. The moment I was like midway. No, there was fall damage. Look at my HP bar. It actually got like a reduction. There is fall damage, but not enough to kill me. Where was I supposed to go again? There we go. Port Elaine. I'm barely as tall as the chair. You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slay 2 heretics and save a knight, and now I hear you have rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses. I cannot deny that you have given us no cause to distrust you, but while you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses. It is only fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree? My brain saw HP was red. Oh no, it's blue on top of my... Yeah, it was a very anticlimactic fall. Lord
Spirit portaling requires that you perform a third task on behalf of House Durandare. Now, I understand that you are very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a woman of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance that any portion of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Halinart, further improving the chances that they indulge your request for aid. Small height, less surface area for injury. He said like that he's gonna regret it 40 years from now. I am regretting my sitting right now, but I can't really change it. It's just, okay, talking about posture, it's just really hard to like change it into a proper one. Like, it's been a habit for me to shrimp up every now and then. And actually, I feel like my shoulders are a bit sore from carrying a bag. Like, if I'm carrying a bag, kahit na backpack pa yan, I only have it on like one shoulder. So I guess it also like aggravates my posture condition. Recover the stolen wares. I could totally go for a massage right now. You are being watched. Oh wow. He's actually mitigating. He's actually applying damage mitigation. He used Rampart. What a weirdo. Hunchback Miria. Just get a better back. It's just a matter of putting conscious effort until the proper posture becomes a habit. I know. I was honestly thinking about like getting like one of those posture corrector thingies. I just don't know if they actually work. I'm just not sure if they actually do work though. Like the ones where you strap onto your back like a harness, and they kind of like offer some tactile feedback that you should fix your posture every now and then. So yeah. I've been thinking of that, but it's kind of like, I don't know if it's gonna be too annoying to wear one. Yeah, no, I wouldn't say they're braces, because for the most part, you would need braces to correct, like what, scolio? But for me, it's just like, I think I do have scoliosis, but like, I'm not trying to correct that. I just want to like have better posture. I slouch often when I'm in school armchairs. I think most people just get a lumbar support for their chair. I don't know. I used to have a lumbar support for my chair before, but it just felt really awkward for me. Posture correctors don't work and can result in weaker back muscles over time. Have you good tidings to share, or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? God bless you, friend. It's all here, every last but... Oh, wait. That chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hells, that's the personal property of Lord Francel, too. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Okay. Fury take me! A draconian rosary! In the possession of Lord Francel? Yet, perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Halinart is whispered to be infested with heretics. You should get a chair massager rather than using a gaming chair. Oh, don't worry, I'm not using a gaming chair. I'm using an office chair, naman. It would feel weird if you're not sitting up straight. Yes, bloody. Ranji, thank you so much for the super chat. Hydration check. Muna, even voice acting real good for a while. Wait. Okay, I have like my hydro thing. My tumbler thingy. Sorry. You know that splash you kind of get from... that splash you get, it kind of went into my eye. Like, pag mabilis mong binaba yung tubig mo, suddenly nagsisplash yung water, tapos tumasik siya sa mata ko, so like, ouch. Anyway, as I was saying, right. Sounds like those fortune bowls. It does, it actually does. Very cute. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, miss. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Hallinart. Sounds like Aquaflask tumblers. Yeah, but this is a bootleg Aquaflask. It's called Hydro. I don't know what, I can't read it actually. But yeah. Basta ano siya, basta it's just bootleg. It's just something I bought from department store. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved.
Mirror of the Singing Bowl, what is your wisdom? Do not shrimp.
Carilo. Sir Carilo has something very important to tell you. Come closer, lass. Listen well, this is for your ears only. My ears can't reach you, you're too tall! Lord Francel is no heretic. He is a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Hallinart for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Hydro Flask is still good.
Humo. No, do not eat shrimp. No, I mean don't shrimp posture.
What is a singing bowl? Sorry. I think it's those that... I actually don't know how to describe it, but they just sound very metallic, but also musical. Speak to him of an Edelweiss, and he will know you for a friend. Now go. You got to climb up to his shoulder stage. Yeah, I know. Come closer, lass. And I'm like, huh, wait. But I am a small lalafel. Feeling ko kapag nag-turn siya, matatamaan ka ng sword niya. Yeah, I would. I honestly would have gotten hit by that sword. Is it here that I must be? Nope, not here. I just barged into some random people's house. Wrong house. Where? Where should I be? Ah, here. Alright. No? There we go. Hydro Flask is the same company from as Aquaflask. It's their more premium brand. Oh, they're the same? Ah, but no, this isn't Hydro Flask. That's like expensive. This is like hydro free. I think this is really just bootleg. Alright, hello there. Oh, my Gubu Sproutling is on the table. So cute, this little child. Hello there. Yes, you look as though you have something to say. Do you? I, White Lily. Then you have come to the wrong place, for we of House Hallinart bear the rose. Mayhap you should journey to Gridania. I believe an ancient Duskwhite house was used to White Lily. Wild Rose, what an odd thing to say. Did you perchance receive a blow to the head not long ago, or is this some queer stuff from jest? Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket, or are you happy to see me? I mean, meet me. Oops. Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket, or are you happy to meet me? That's a pretty odd thing to say.
Yeah, as long as it holds water, basically.
I thought all the flasks are the same. As long as they can maintain the temperature of like refreshing cold water, I'm happy enough. What? No, that was what was listed on the choices. I just read it out loud. I see Sir Carilo has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity it has not been seen in Kurtha since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. That's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall to the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the Draconian Rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt... this will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. A missing airship. I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Horchiffon of the House Fortom commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present to him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive to your needs. Edelweiss. But I can guarantee you Aquaflask works even if you think it's a sham because normies hype it up too much. Oh no, I'm perfectly happy.
Don't worry. With cold water on it, it's still as cold as it was 3 days later. We go and meet Horchifant. Deliver the letter to Horchifant. Okay.
Why is there no music? Oh my god, it sounds so boring. There's this crocodile on top of this house.
Your water is 3 days old? No, that's not me! That was someone else's chat.
That's not me.
No, my water is fresh. I usually finish my water in like, within 4 hours. It's an investment, these insulated bottles. And then there's the mini thermal tumbler. Whoa, that person's flying. Ha! Hello there, Mr. Horchifant.
Ah, the unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you are here to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality.
But I stand on tables.
Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray tell why you have come. If there is any justice in this world, these charges would receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes. The letter made mention of a pressing matter for which you required assistance. What might that be? So this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Kurthus before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events, for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartano, we were embroiled with our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fortom.
I'm a massive cheapskate, so I wasn't a believer. Much swag. Hintay na lang makatanggap ng aqua flask.
Oh, it's still on the table!
Yes, Lord Horchifant.
As you have doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Fortom included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean that there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending missives to their various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it would be quicker and more efficient if you were to make inquiries of your own. Lady Nin of my own House Fortom, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There's also Kravelin of House Halinar, who can be found in Skyfire locks, though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to parse. Have you spoken with the chief astrologian of House Durandare yet? Really? Perhaps he will be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of House Fortom. Do not concern yourself with House Zemail. I shall contact them myself. Seek the counsel of the three I mentioned and return to me when finished.
Okay. Let's see. I need to go to...
Oh, I have to go everywhere.
They're everywhere on the map, so I should go from here first. Oh no, parse? What do you mean, oh no, parse? You might trigger the FF14 raiders. What do you mean? Why is this name so familiar? I feel like I've been spoiled about this character from one of those highlight videos about that time-traveling raid. What time-traveling raid? DSR? Do you mean like Dark Dragon... Dragon Songs Reprise? Hello there, Lady Nin.
Why, hello, good madam. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one of House Fortom does, for if they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic on everyone's lips these days is what will become of young Lord Francel. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of House Halinar has been found guilty of heresy in recent days.
It's a very tall whammon, yeah. Parsing as in DPS meters. Where?
Am I hallucinating or something, or did that just look like someone familiar?
I love me tall women. I think it's because Harshiphon said that the scribe's information might be difficult to parse. Oh, the word was mentioned. I see. This guy is just here. He's just on top of a house. But I have to be here. Now I have really strong music playing here.
Hello, nay, grant me strength. There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Harshiphon? I want to help you, I truly do. But these accusations of heresy have thrown House Halinart into chaos. Right now, we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation.
Yeah, the boss music is because there's like this mini boss on top of the house over here. Like this mini boss over here. This is the mini boss. I wonder if I can kill it. No, I can't. I'm too weak.
Familiar, who was it? The Dark Knight lady, but I could have been hallucinating as well. Okay, we're just gonna go up here. I don't know who that is, but sounds hot though. It's okay, like in the previous FF14 stream, I would usually end up seeing this Hure woman, Midlander Hure woman, who was also like a Dark Knight, wearing like the outfit that you get from completing the novice trial stuff. Yeah, anyway, hello there, I'm back, Mr. Pointy Hat Man. I gather you have been busy since last we spoke. Lord Harshiphone's missive was positively glowing, but if you think that his endorsement is cause for me to disregard Ishgardian policies, then you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, madam, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since Inquisitor Guillaume arrived in Kurthus, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgardian society. If Lord Harshiphone wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice. But if he expects others to share in his folly, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. Okay, if you say so, Mr. Forlemont. We don't know if it's Coinky Dink or Coinky Dink or the Dark Knight Woman is a famiria. At this point, I really feel like she might be. Just a very well-kept secret, because some people just really are very quiet, you know? I feel like it's too common to happen as a Coinky Dink. Okay, hello there, Mr. Horsepants.
By your countenance, I take it that you did not learn anything of use. Nor did I fear. It seems the whole of Kurthus is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard proper provide more pertinent information.
A lurker, most likely. Okay.
Lord Harshiphone is concerned for Lord Francel's well-being. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading towards Steel Vigil in the north. The outpost was long ago overrun by the Dravanian horde. For reference, these are the dragons. So I am not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray journey to the Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. Okay, let's be quick.
I wouldn't be surprised if they are a lurker. Like, I know a fair share of like people who normally watch streams are mostly lurkers, because I myself am technically like, I almost always lurk na lang nowadays whenever I'm watching streams, which is kind of sad, because honestly I would love to, like, if I'm watching a live stream, I would love to like just be part of like the chat going on. But then if I'm using my Miri account, it just attracts too much attention. Yeah, so like I'm stuck lurking technically. Hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome.
Who goes there? Miria. No, stay back. The fiend is still here.
Use an Avray account. But you guys will be able to see me. I'm sorry for being such a lurker. No, it's okay. Maybe since a 2-week postpone, you're hallucinating about her. I still see her. I still see her. I still hear her. It's like what's the meme? It's like I can still hear her voice. I lurk at 99% of the streams I go since I just use streams as background noise. Yeah, that's what I do too. Most of the time, if I feel like I can't really work with just like background music, I tend to go for streams because I do like it when someone starts talking. But I'm very picky. I'm very, very picky with the streams that I watch. And unless I can actually like have them around online, I mean have them around on speaker or on my headphones when I'm working, it has to sound really nice, or it has to sound really engaging, or I must really, really be interested in them. Something like that. Famiria misses her too. Running sa Stasha while listening to you. Mwah. Okay lang siguro, and you have VTuber guests naman once in a while, and it's fine. Yeah, I know. It's just that I don't want to be seen as like, oh, she's probably just here because she wants to like be noticed or whatever. Like, I think that's one of like the weird things that I end up thinking about. Imagine being another punny purple streamer chat and going, Miri could be anyone. She could be you. She could even be... Everything reminds me of her. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's the meme. Eating your kneecaps. Confound it all. How are we to redeem House Halinart if we cannot even slay a single Evis? We are fortunate we came along when you did, miss. House Halinart will remember your kindness. I swear almost everyone thinks that. Okay, so it's kind of comforting knowing that I'm not the only one who thinks that. But like, yeah, that's one of my main worries most of the time if I'm like actually like dropping by streams and I'm using my Miria account. Like, I would love to stay as myself and just like be me. But then my name is just so obnoxiously long on YouTube. It's Miria Cometa Virtual Live, and it has a diamond. So obviously, it's just gonna crowd up one particular area of the chat of whoever I'm watching. So if I do end up typing there, it's just gonna stand out. It's a walking ad. Yeah, it's a walking ad basically. And I can't really shorten it because this is like company YouTube account, right? So yeah, it's also what deters me from dropping by streams as often, because I don't want to be seen like it's one of the fears that I have. Like, I don't want to be seen on someone else's chat and people would just start thinking that, oh, she's probably just here because she's advertising herself. Like, look at her name, it's like obnoxiously long. Miria Diamond Cometa Virtual Live. Yeah, mine long too though. Yeah, but it doesn't like, on my end I have full branding. I have full Cometa the company branding. Yeah, that thing. I always feel like, what if people just think I'm clout chasing because I'm in like some popular streamer or like some popular VTubers like channel while they're live. Yeah, I don't know how to handle it. I mean, I can totally just like be myself, but I don't know. Yeah, I will end up occupying an entire line before my message just starts appearing. So this is the reasons you don't show up on other people's streams as this account. I do, but like I feel disinclined to talk or like disinclined to participate in chats just because of that. Di naman siguro lahat ganun, especially if kilala ka rin ng VTuber. I guess, but it's kind of hard to shake off the thought every now and then. So like most of the time I end up just being like a lurker. Which, in case, I don't particularly mind, but there are just sometimes that I just want to like go, ha, that was so funny, or like I just like if the VTuber asks like, okay, so how was your day, blah, blah, or like in general, like the streamer asking about how their chat's going and stuff like that. I see you on AN Girls though. Yeah, I was very active when AN recently debuted, but now I just watch as I lurk. Because I feel like, yeah, that's literally the thing that I'm trying to avoid. I don't want to look like I'm just clout chasing, so I just like mind my own business at this point. It's hard to just not think about what people think of you, especially because you're a public figure. I wouldn't say I'm that big of a public figure though. It's just that I am technically like a public entity thing with like a walking ad on my name. So probably gonna be the a-hole and say that it sounds like a you problem. It is a me problem. I'm acknowledging that it is a me problem, and there's not really a lot of things that I can do about it. So I don't really particularly think that's you being an asshole, though. It's really just like, yeah, I acknowledge that it's a me problem, and I'm just talking about it right now. That's public figure enough. Not that big. But anyway, as I was saying, see, that's what I end up doing. Look, I've just been climbing this entire mini mountain range over here while I was talking and not progressing through the dialogue, because that's how I find some time to like talk about shit when not doing main game stuff. It's actually funny being self-conscious chatter, because sometimes when I chat with my PFP, I feel like I might be judged as this guy's favorite VTuber is definitely someone else. Who's to say you don't actually look like that? I saw your graduation picture during the Christmas food stream. That's exactly how you look like. What do you mean? Shimmer has to talk, no video game girl. Exposed. The entire famiria saw your graduation picture, my dude. You look exactly like that. Anyway, okay, back to the game.
I heard the beast's cries from over yonder. Then Lord Francel is safe. Bless you, miss, bless you.
Exactly like that. Can confirm, also live in the same apartment. 100% true. Okay, Unnerved Knight. Don't worry, I haven't. If you want to say you look like something else, I'll believe you. Curse those fiends. This is though they knew we were coming. Aid Francel. I had to aid him last, right? Where is he? Not the G word. Oh yeah. Yeah, the G word. I'm sorry.
Dun, 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 dun. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I hope we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Halenart that yielded the steel vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy. And despite my best efforts, I have done naught but to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath.
Run! Report to Horshifon. Don't worry, I haven't. Yes, Mira, gaslight me into believing your lies and give me full permission. Ako na ito mismo itsura ko pati sa Twitter. I will just wave. It's them! They're level 60 now. Oh, I assume they're free trial. Because they're still at level 60. That was... Okay, if you guys saw her, that was like the lady I was referring to. Like the Hur Dark Knight wearing the novice... Hall of the Novice outfit. I really need to update my header and stuff.
What did you find at the Steel Vigil? Ah, I see. A reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a woman who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal with which Inquisitor Wu has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name, and by association, yours.
Whenever I see Lawfels look up with a poker face, I think their face says, "Man, when will this guy get to the point?" As a chatter, I don't think I get judgment naman by other fans. I think we're free to simp on lots of talented people. Oh wait, I was supposed to still talk to him. Unless I'm judged na pala here. Nah naman. But yeah. I guess it also comes off as different than kasi if your entire name is plastered as like a company advert.
Lord Haurchefant suspects that someone is conspiring against Lord Francel. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary you found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labeled as a property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here is what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Kurthis, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible.
Even if I see Renji in many other mommy VTuber chats, I don't judge him. Bro, it looks like you're outing him. You're exposing him. Mommy pala ha, Char.
Oh, Sid and Alphino are here.
The solo throwing under the bus. Sana okay ka lang. Mommy pala ha. We have receipts.
We came to find an airship, and now we meddle in Ishgardian affairs of state. I'm glad we left the observatorium. The people there were not friendly. Though even here I can feel eyes upon us. We are not safe.
Miria's mommy confirmed. I feel like I do not fit the bill.
I feel like I don't fit the bill, unfortunately.
Speak with Rickman. Where is this guy? There we go.
Dance cat people be kakadudu.
Oh, wala na yung boss na nasa taas here. Never knew Miri as a mommy character. Nah, I'm not. Di naman lahat mommy. May mga gremlin din. Miri can be your Nesan or your bunso. Debut Miri is mommy, but debut Miri is a thing of the past. She does not exist anymore.
Someone tampering with shipments. Fury, strike me down. If all the rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted. Hey now, don't you give me that look. Lass, I'm a House Halenart man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I ain't saying the porters what were bringing the shipments did it though. I know most of them work the trade routes and I've never had cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... Eh? Could it have been the fellows what were responsible for the inspections? Ha! In Ishgardian knights and inquisitors, the lot of them. As if they'd ever turn their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from White Brim Front this morning. You might consider having a word with them.
Yeah, yun debut talaga. That outs me then because that's where I see him often. Okay, fair. That's true. Yung debut talaga. Miri is special. I don't even know how to do that voice anymore without reverting back as quickly as possible to this comfortable version of myself. Yeah, Miri is more of a tita, I think. Yeah, I feel like that fits the bill a lot better. But on most cases, I feel like I just really end up gremlining most of the time. Try mo lang for like 1 minute. How do you mommy? Try doing it but British. I feel like that's a tall order. Oh wait, what? I can't go inside.
Beg your pardon, you suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Halenart shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search your parcels and see what you find.
You strike me as an older gamer sibling. Yeah, debut 2.0 revert back to that voice for a debut 2.0. Mommy voice pack when.
Yeah, I don't know. What are mommy lines, I guess. If you guys want a mommy type voice, honestly, just I highly recommend Elaine. I highly recommend Elaine or Virgil when she does it every now and then.
Fangirling over Akihiko has cost you all the momminess energy. Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology.
I found 2 of these things. But that's impossible. Once the knight at Whitebrim Front concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Horchefant, I will not be held accountable for this. Yeah, Elaine fits the role very, very well, honestly speaking. Like, if you really want a reference, I suggest going to her.
But then it wouldn't be Mommy Miri. Plantita that sells buds shoots on Facebook that drives a Toyota Innova. Miri's more of a bro than a mommy. Virgil, she's a bro. No, but when Virgil does the voice, she does it really well. Imagine na pagtripan ni Miri mag-stream ng naka-mommy voice para surprise tayo. You're the most available to watch out of all three. Either they're busy or sick. Aw, well, Virgil's gonna come back to streaming. Elaine also streams every now and then. Elaine is the One-chan. There's a little more nudging and maybe Virgil will do voice packs too. Yeah, I am bro Miria, I guess.
Did something happen outside? I thought I heard shouting. But more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? More draconian rosaries. In every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks. That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Halinard's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise Halone that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name.
I saw my first Virgil stream yesterday. It was so spicy. I have my biases, but I'm sure you all can, mommy. The way Ara was just overused. No, please, sudden mommy voice. Di kaya ng Autodori Whiplash. Baka bumigay puso ko. Yeah, baka bumigay din yung level of cringe ko, though. But there's something about Miri that you just keep coming back. Kasi funny ako, guys. Come on. Because I'm funny. Horchefant needs your help to clear Lord Francel's name.
From the very first, I knew it could not be so. It could not be that so many members of House Halinard were heretics. At last, we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to the Inquisitor Bridgie. Tell her that House Fortom asks, nay, demands that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted.
You're pretty funny and nice. Thank you. Miri in a clownish mode. Heresy? What do you mean I am? I'm funny.
Sister Bridgie is here. Ooh, she's pretty. Look at her. I think she's a paladin. I like her outfit too. What is that? Where's that outfit? I'm just checking their outfit out.
For me, it's more soothing when watching your stream.
What is it, my child? Lord Horchefant would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor Gwynreret presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witchdrop even as we speak. Fear not. If Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Halone's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard.
Where do we go? Here?
What are these guys doing here? Why are there so many? Why are there so many? Oh wait, I have to talk to Horchefant. Why are there so many aura recently?
That head tilt. Cool drip. Very, very nice.
They have taken Lord Francel to Witchdrop. This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Miria, I will dispatch you and one of my knights to Witchdrop to forestall the proceedings until such a time I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Gwynreret in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive.
I bring out my Reaper outfit.
Okay, I need to go to there.
There we go.
Maximum speed. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way.
Your mount can fly no higher.
They're gonna push him! They're gonna push him! There you are, Orlene. Hail, Miria. As you can see, Lord Francel yet still lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us as a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves.
Fight, 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 fight!
Joacin Charlemagne Francel de Halinart, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers, these charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dravanians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service to the Holy See. Condemn me and you will strike a blow to the enemies. You will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. It is for Halone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall take their place in Halone's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their dragon forms and be put to the sword. In the name of House Fortam, I beseech you, stay your hand! I'm so small. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Horshaphon. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such a time as a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Lord Horshaphon has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an Inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment.
Witch trial stuff.
We must hold them until Lord Horshaphon arrives, Miria. And remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor.
Fine. Yes, I do strike knees. Seize them at once. Wah!
Oh, I'm weak mode here pala. At least I have my triple combo now.
What?
Why did I end up here? Look! Look! Lord Horshaphon has come! He has the chocobo of the Silver Fuller. In the name of House Fortam, I demand that you lay down your arms. Hey, no! Please don't poke him! I was going for him! Can I talk to Guillaume? There are more pressing matters at hand. Oh my god, he's running away. A wyvern? Wyvern? But there were no reports of Dravanian activity. Ah, crap. Fighting a Lalafell with a scythe is not really... Is it intimidating? I can slash the knees, yes, that's true. Oh crap, it's invulnerable. No, I'm gonna fail! Orlene is gonna die! Orlene, please heal yourself, please. Alderic the Unyielding. Wait, I should kill this guy first. Reaper effects are really cool. They are! They look really nice. Ah, yung wyvern pala tinatamaan ko. Huh? He's running away. You bastardo! Come back! Oh, I'm silly. I wasn't using
Death's design. I feel bad as a reader. This will not be forgiven.
Draconian Rosary. How can you hit the Lalafell unless you're spamming AoE?
It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop, but this trial, like many others I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Halinart. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this?
Wah!
By the Fury! A draconian rosary! Then the knight who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the Wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights. This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Horchefant. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel, pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Kurthus, Miria. Pray locate your errant airship and use it. Huh. Lord Horchefant, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard, and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped of your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Halinart. Praise Halonate did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Miria. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated.
Ha!
So small.
Okay, now I must speak with Lord Horchefant.
The story continues as I go back to his office and ask for further details about the story. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, where? There. You look well, Miria. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would have surely died defending the honor of his house, and I might as well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. Wyvern? House Portom and House Halinart shall never forget your service. Now, let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. Horchefant would like to introduce you to his witness. The man with the knowledge of the enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you.
Okay, let's go.
Discomposed cataloger. How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Kurthus several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the sky at the observatorium during that period. I remember that there was a small vessel that came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the stone vigil in the far northwest. The garrison has almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Horchefant is from all indications quite fond of you, mayhap he can lend you a few. In any case, I have done my part. I shall pray for your success, my friend.
Speak with Lord Horchefant.
Whoops, I almost misjudged my jump. Oh, so you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The stone vigil. Ah, perhaps I have spoken too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durandare. I shall write a letter to Lord Drillmont of White Brimfront and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest that you request Lord Francel to do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Miria.
May Halone guide you.
I used to read that as Halon. I don't know why. I mean, I think it's because I read everything as I see it spelled. I never really thought about it being called Halone until I heard someone like during a voiced cutscene say that it's Halone and not Halon. Yeah, we're about to get the airship. I'd say that's a fitting end to this particular stream. Not here. Ah, there. Ha! I'm asserting my dominance by standing on tables.
Wonderful to see you again, Miria. If there's anything I can do to repay you, name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside the stone vigil. It shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Halinart. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravanian horde caught us unawares. Those feeds have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the stone vigil, House Durandare instead has been charged with that duty. Given that, I doubt my words will carry much weight with Lord Drillmont. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempt to destroy House Halinar have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us, and towards you now as well.
Halone, Colone, Belone. What's...
Oh, baloney. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
We're almost going to get to the dungeon. I actually don't know if I'll end up making a full party out of this. But yeah, maybe I'll open a private party finder for this one. Private raid. Ah, but this is gonna be a lot more fetch quests before they give me the job. You desire an audience with Lord Drillmont, do you? Ha! I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. Francel's letter, Horchefont's letter. What do we have here? Letters from Lord Horchefont and Francel, is it? A likely... Oh, you're serious. Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Drillman's attention are focused solely on the stone vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Alboys. Yes, Sir Alboys can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. Private raid. Well, hello there, Alfino. Sir Brunadaire bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he is mistaken. Lord Drillmont hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for head chirurgeon Astidian. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? I'm being led on a wild goose chase. Come on, just let me do the dungeon. Please, 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 please. Yep, standard old fetch quests. I'm not surprised. Oh, hey, Sid. Are you here to visit a patient, madam? With documents such as these, you needed an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Goderno. He should know Lord Drillmont's current whereabouts. Yep, I'm being led astray. They just want me to, like, go around everywhere, basically.
Oh, malayo pa to. I can remember these fetch quests quite clearly in my head. Hello there, Goodernu. What reason have you for barging into... Oh, well, I see. You are in luck. Lord Drillmont is just up these stairs. Letters or no, I would not expect much. House Durandare as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect and shall be returned in kind. Sir Gudino permitted your passage. Very well, speak. Yeah, fetch quests. Woohoo! You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with scalekin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Drillmont. You know our name and you know our deeds. We are come to Kurthus to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Nan Garland, who stands before you now. Master Garland, you're alive, but that's impossible. Indeed it is, my lord.
It's Guillaume!
Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandare marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in white brim front but 3 mysterious strangers? Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the calamity. Two Scions of the Seventh... My mic is weirding. And 2 Scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durandare would have greater sense. I know not why these 3 seek the Stone Vigil, but I know we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment I nearly believed this mummer's farce. You will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. Could be moons before House Durandare purges the dragons from the Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Sid, Miria, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drillmont's trust, understood?
Okay. He is indeed a rude dude. Ha! 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 Ha!
You the last responsible for that commotion upstairs. Aye, word travels fast in White Brim Front. I gather you still wish to change Lord Drillmont's mind. If there's one thing I've learned about the man in my time here, it's that he listens and respects the opinions of those under his command. Win over the barracks and he's sure to take notice. How, you ask? That's easy. Serve the poor souls a decent fare for a change. The last few supply shipments contained no meat whatsoever, and the knights are rightfully beginning to complain. I'm thinking we can prepare them steaks using mud puppy tail meat. 'Twouldn't be a quality meal, 'tis true, but it's a damn sight better than nothing. If you've a mind to lend a hand, why not await a lurking mud puppy in Danathan Pass? And take this bottle of vinegar. Locals say it weakens the mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands, drying their skin. This is still a lot of fetch questing. Where's small Miria? Here I am. This little thing over here. This thing.
But the model is just standard Miria.
Oh, that's a big dragon. No! Oh my god. I can't use my item because there's a fate here.
Okay. That was a big froggy.
The location somehow reminds me of Monhut. It does! It reminds me of like the snowy mountains, actually.
And like the Snowy Mountains have like a lot of caves within it as well. So I would say it fits the bill perfectly.
For something called a mud puppy, it definitely doesn't look like what I imagined.
Did you imagine a puppy that was dipped in mud?
Kizu suddenly appears.
Oh, you're right! Kizu! It's Kizu, right? Not Kezu. Unless I'm wrong.
But yeah.
Beware of bull drones.
I was expecting a mammal at the very least. Oh, I was reptilian in nature. That's the skinless big chicken, right? Yeah, that is. Here you go. It didn't work, did it?
I thought it was an idiotic idea. Oh, so I could have killed it without it. I see. Oh dear, remind me never to wander near a mud puppy spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Take these 3 and distribute them to the hungry knights here. Up and above.
Theophiliane.
You there, lass. Don't think I didn't see you and the cook conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a stake, then it would be my pleasure to oblige you. Yes, yes, I feel invigorated, refreshed, as if I have the strength of 10 men and their wits besides. I should have no trouble concocting a new reason to refrain from sentry duty. We ought to at least receive a hearty meal before you march off to die in this god's forsaken waste.
Here you go, now you're allowed to die.
Is that a fresh cooked steak? Halone's blessings be upon you, my friend. The mud puppy meat or no, it's the most delicious food I've had in a fortnight.
Ha!
Ever must we train to maintain our skills at arms, yet never are we to receive such proper sustenance? You are a godsend, my friend. Too few appreciate that House Durandare must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard.
Speak with Hostefort.
Can I be friends with House Durandare now? It feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? But I've forgotten about the hard-working chirurgeons at the infirmary. So rarely do they take their meals here in the hall. Mind taking the steak to Sinota? She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients that she's neglected to attend to her own.
Mud puppy is equal to marbled steak. I would love some steak right now. Do you guys know any good steak places?
I feel like I've asked this before. I feel like I have asked this before, but I could totally be wrong.
But an easy to access steak place wouldn't be rejected.
Know this to be true.
House of Minis, Sigreen Hills.
Is it mini steak or is it minis or is it minis?
I haven't had a good steak here in the Philippines. I see.
How about mid steak then?
I only know sushi places, sorry.
Mini steak? I don't know. Is it House of Minis or House of Minis? Like mini small. I don't know. Please don't trust me. Beg your pardon, madam, but I'm busy tending to this man. I will be with you in a moment.
Eat!
Is that... Come to think of it, it has been a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble.
I don't know why it's named that either, but they're moderately sized. Oh, I see.
Oh my, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away.
Sid would like to furnish the infirmary with a new alembic. I only know homemade. I've never tried making steak myself, so I wouldn't know.
I would love to try though. But I don't trust myself with cooking and stuff.
I would like to try, yeah, definitely. But I don't want to waste a good, meat cut.
Might I have a word with you, Miria? It concerns the chirurgeons. After speaking with them earlier, I learned that they lack sufficient alembics for their needs, you see. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced alembic, both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands rekindles familiar feelings. I just buy steaks and cook it myself. What if I burn it? Or what if I make it too hard? Or like, I make it too well done? All I require to complete the device are the cores of 3 ice sprites, though commonly used to reduce the temperatures of alchemical mixtures. There is a way to alter their properties so that they can draw the cold within rather than radiate it without. Pag sa air fryer ba kaya lutuin yung steak? I don't have an air fryer though, but like I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think it would like I don't know if it would actually like result into a nice steak. Seriously though, I haven't found a place that sells 1-inch thick cuts. I feel like I need to find an actual butcher for it. Steak should be easy to cook in your home. A cast iron skillet, some herbs, and butter is all you need. I don't have a cast iron skillet. I only ate bistec, never eaten a steak in my life. Steak needs a high heat pan. So like cast iron. Okay, I need to look for some white ice sprites. Timer it. I would. But then, okay, can cast iron work with an induction pan? I don't think it will. It won't, right? It won't. Oh wow, it just broke. Right then and there. Do they still have sizzling pepper steak? From where? I know a good steak place, Pepper Lunch. I've never had steak from Pepper Lunch. I really only have their beef pepper rice and that's it. I've never had their steak there. It can fry, the heat is not enough. You can do it in non-stick, but you have to make sure that your steak is very dry. Like leave it overnight in the fridge to kind of dry, or else it won't make a good crust. I see. Pretty sure only woks don't work with induction stoves. Rest should work. It's good with an egg and extra rice. I heard cast iron and remember this barbarians only spell me. You know, that's actually a pretty good D&D joke. I wish I could use that. I'm back, Sid. Have you obtained the cores? If so, please show them to me. Here you go. And it should be baked in to make ligo the steak with the mantequilla. What an amazing device, but is it truly an alembic, sir? I've never seen its like before. I too am unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I have no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it is as effective as he claims, it will be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder. Where thee, the kindly stranger, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at a cost. Their earnest efforts are but a means to Their earnest efforts are but a means to an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to this temptation proffered by these unbelievers. Hydration check. Yeah, I should totally drink some water. Why does that man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Francel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn.
Stainless pan is good enough. Easy to clean, also works with induction. Sid is concerned about Inquisitor Guillaume.
Before we can persuade Lord Dromont to help us, it seems he must convince Inquisitor Guillaume that we are not his enemy. But just how might we go about doing that? We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Kurthus. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of White Brim Front. Share your findings with Alfino in the square. I'm sure you can formulate a strategy from there. Where is Alfino? Question the people. Oh my god, I just really want to like murder steal Vigil. Inquisitor Guillaume, of course I know of him. Alas, I have not seen him since the day he came to White Brim Front, several moons ago. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the Night's Watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in a darkness black as pitch. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I have lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I had tried to rescue him, but in the end, Inquisitor Guillaume rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gates. I owe him my life, madam, and I hope one day to repay his kindness. Yeah, induction is different. It doesn't have the fire thing. It has to be able to like relate to the metal. I don't know, but something like that. Inquisitor Guillaume, I haven't the foggiest of whom you speak, unbeliever. Aye, we have learned of your deeds at Witchdrop. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you've hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you! I'll not relate. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know what term it is, but like there's a specific metal you have to use. This guy is in a Final Fantasy MMORPG. An MMORPG in general. His name's Patrick. Hello there, Patrick. Under Inquisitor Guillaume's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep, so great is his devotion. Blessed are we to have such a goodly, righteous man to protect us. Same energy as playing a hero. Yes. Dapat relatable yung dalawa. Yes, they have to be able to relate. Oh crap, I'm on the other side. I think I have to go here. Oh, it's you again. Please don't tell me you hate me. I gave you mud puppy meat. His name is Patrick. The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Halone's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. Okay, now I need to speak with Alfino. Imagine being named Patrick. Hey, no offense to the Patricks of the real world, you know. The still relating with the pan. In case you have yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind as I had hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we've wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. Pati ba naman cooking where i-remind ako of my ex? Hindi ka ba nakaka-relate sa ex mo dati? No! Ooh, not me. Never mind, our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with this irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me that you've been busy making inquiries, yes? It should come as no surprise that he is held in high regard. Even so, I'm beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you've received, Miria. Mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor Guillaume's motivations. Something troubles me about that wounded knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate, yes? But the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we've arrived in White Brim Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from the north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies not but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Jolot is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light onto this mystery. Ex na kaya di na related.
Ouch! Pat pat. Oh, it's them again. Hello. Oh, here. I think it's here. Oh yeah! Speaking of... I was about to say speaking of exes, but that's not really what I meant. Speaking of like, actually not really the word speaking of, but like, oh yeah, but yeah, since I can't do my walking stream tomorrow, and like, I already posited that I would stream for every day of the weekdays. I don't know what to do for tomorrow now. Zatsu na lang. Yeah, that's true. It's a Durgan! The Durgan! More Persona? Nah. Snow mound. Oh crap. Look, I'm just as tall as the snow mound. My hair is the only thing that's peeking out from the snow mound. You can rest. No! I wanna stream. I don't know. Inquisitor corpse. Show the bloody encyclical to Alfino. Weekend date. Why are you potato now? Oh, because someone gave me an akasupa. Because I said I only like, oh, if you guys buy me enough, if you guys super me enough money to Fanta, I will. And then I ate my own words. Okay, painting ka ba this week? Yeah, I will. Wait, where is it? Not that one. Nasaan ang aking schedule? Ito dapat yung schedule ko this day. What is today? March 27. Ito dapat yung schedule ko actually. But, okay. This is supposed to be my schedule, basically. Final Fantasy 14, paint by number hand cam, and then I was supposed to D&D. Thursday pala yung treadmill walking. But then again, I shouldn't be... I don't know, I think I'm gonna mix this out at some point. Like, yeah. Parang ganito na nga. Although I feel like I shouldn't, though. I shouldn't push the walking thingy until this heals up. So for now, I think I might just be changing it later or something. Yeah, there's gonna be another D&D stream, and it's going to be featuring Bosu after. Crawl? No, I can't crawl on a treadmill. You can do cooking. I don't have anything to cook at this point, though. You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it. Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you have just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Guillaume. Walk with me, but with 1 foot only. Just do a Zatsu or maybe Hades. Rolling stream. Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you have just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Guillaume, newly come to Kurthus and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity, for even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Papal? Papal. Still, while this is incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is an imposter, we have yet to discern his true identity, or why he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Miria, before he learns that his deception has been discovered. You can ring fit, maybe? No, I have an injured ankle. That's gonna make it worse. Hand walking. You can let it be this Zatsu na lang. I'm not sure. What if... Yeah, I think talking is honestly like the best option at this point for now. I think. Darkest Dungeon. I think I'll revisit all of those old stream titles maybe after I come back. And before I just do like a really quick roleplay stream or something. I don't know.
Since Lord Drillmont has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of two high houses? The Coke did say that the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide testimony that supports our claim...
If RP, what theme though? Ankle massaging ASMR. Baka maingay pa at 6 p.m. though. I mean at 7 p.m. On Thursday. And besides, I have to do it really late at night. Friday Zatsu para maaga ka makaalis.
Huh? No, I think Zatsudans usually take longer compared to my karaoke streams, I think.
Yes, good morning. Gawin mo na ring member stream.
Ah, that's fair. But then I already promised it would be like a general public stream, so I'd kind of feel bad to just convert something that isn't meant for members to turn into members. But I will come back with members only stuff by the time I come back. Honestly, I'm not even thinking about like making a comeback stream because like I'm not really gonna be gone. I'm just gonna be like not streaming, but I'm still gonna exist basically.
Pag na-injured yung uncle mo, paano na si Auntie? Oh, famiria.
Yes, mayhap that is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Jorlot with the evidence he discovered and see if it helps him recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the Enterprise.
Make it a comeback stream anyway para hype.
I don't know. No, because like I'm not really gonna disappear, and I wouldn't say I'm going to be on hiatus anyway either. Like that's the thing. If I were going on a hiatus, like maybe like a month-long thing, and I wouldn't be tweeting at all, I feel like that would make more sense to have a comeback stream. But yeah, I'm still gonna be available on Twitter if you guys want to pester me. Oh, you have returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask? The Inquisitor is an imposter. Don't be preposterous. That could not possibly be true. He's a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe that that is all a lie? If you are so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go speak with Sir Prunella. She was at the Eastern Gate last night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here. But I will never speak against the man who saved my life. Okay, here.
Namimiss ka na nga namin eh. Make a new tier list RNG type.
Wait, where am I going? Here.
Faster talaga. I mean, I'm really not gonna disappear, guys. You'll still see me tweeting. You'll still see me tweeting on Twitter. Maybe posting on Facebook. Yeah. Namimiss ka namin tas walang comeback. I'll be around.
You! I do not believe I know you, madam. Pray move along and trouble me no more.
Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me a dreadful thing? I know naught of it, not at all. Cast doubt on her account. I doubt you. I'll miss the healing stream. Prepare the Blade Runner memes, bros. Me, who has not watched or like participated in any kind of Blade Runner media.
You know, don't you? Fury take me, I prayed this day would come. When Sir Jolot gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Dravanian abominations lashed out at him, nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see an enemy, but what came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I had never told another. He said that if I kept his confidence, Sir Jolot and I would be spared, but if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When at last I agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together we carried Sir Jolot to the infirmary, and on his first night in Whitebrim Front, Inquisitor Guillaume was heralded as a hero. Heralded, sorry.
Why, I'm still here! Don't make it seem like I'm not here anymore!
Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing seized Will's in possession of draconian rosaries. As I feared, he was condemning the innocent to death. I wanted to confess to Lord Drillmont, wanted to put an end to the madness, but then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats. And so I did nothing until Lord Francel was accused. Some time ago, I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of Whitebrim Front. So I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments bound for Skyfire locks. As I hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Hallinart, thus exonerating Lord Francel and casting doubt on the other recent trials. And that is the truth, I swear. Halone, forgive me for not acting sooner. Kamusta na kaya si Miri? Oh, guys. But, like, I'm still here. I've not left your side.
What is up with these snowy mountains and stuff?
I can still hear her voice. Magaling na kaya pa anime. Tumangkad na kaya siya. Grabe. Masarap kaya ulam. Sana nga. Oh yeah. I wonder what kind of April Fool's antics you guys are gonna have while I'm not around. It's like the day we first heard Miri's mommy voice on the first day. It's never gonna happen again. Never. This is a pre-recorded stream. No, it's not. I am back. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you 3 access to the stone vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. Miria. Kung wala si Miri, wala kaming kalokohan. Ah, so nagloloko lang kayo pagkasama niyo ako. How could you guys? There had better be a very good explanation for why you were carrying these rosaries. And where did you find this papal encyclical? Fury take me, the Inquisitor is a heretic. Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale, but this evidence in your testimony could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends, Mira, and for that I deeply apologize. I will permit you to enter the outpost, but first I must needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal imposter to justice. Imposter. We asked for a mommy voice and she did not respond. It's totally a pre-recorded stream. That thrice-damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hells take him and his Dravanian allies. I'm told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul whom he has branded heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Miria. Together, let us put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. We have to go to Snowcloak. Maya isn't actually talking to us right now. This is just a recording. But how am I able to read your chats if this is just a recording? And your chats are live. Maybe this is not Maya. Good morning, Maya. Good morning. I am so sorry I'm taking so long. I wanted to like finish, but then this is a very long cycle of fetch quests in particular. She knows us so well, she literally predicted all of our chats. You've been in this scenario before. Thank the doctor warning about the weeping angels. Oh, you guys. Okay, we're almost there. Daming solo duty. Good to have you with us, miss. When Lord Drillmont arrives, you are to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we will need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventuality? Can I make it very easy? Nah, never mind.
I'm still on normal.
You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Halone's halls. Only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? By all that is holy, I swear to you, I have never questioned the teachings of Halone. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. I'm so small in comparison to them. My Lord Drillmont, what is the meaning of this interruption? You are aware that I am at present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain! I name thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Guillaume and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Ah, grave allegations indeed. But you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Drillmont, my conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same, you whose hands are black with the blood, whose only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade? You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence. All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lies. Archbishop's lies. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by the dogma as you are. If you so desire retribution, Lord Drillmont, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Ravanian Fang and Claw.
Did I miss?
So close, yet so far. I just want to finish Steel Vigil. Or maybe I should just save it for next time. It's morning already, up to you.
I'm thinking about it, but also like I want to get to that dungeon so I can just focus on it.
Oh my god, wait lang, pasok ako pala bukas. He turned into a dragon. Time to use a roulette to decide. Continue mo na lang, mag-miss ka namin eh. But I'm gonna be back tomorrow with a random stream, I guess. Same. Hi! Tagal ng bakasyon. I wish it were Holy Week already. Na nga may FF14 stream bang bukas? No, I want to have rest periods in between my Final Fantasy 14 streams. I guess, at least. I'm not sure. Just thinking about it, I'm getting sad na. Which one? The having work or me going to disappear for the holidays? My glamour is dispelled. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your word wisely, for they will be your last. Both? Both. You may not recall the many Ishgardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within Stone Vigil will rend you asunder, and when you are dead, White Brim Front shall fall. What? Dami yung sinabi. Tapos namatay. Defiant to the last. Leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves not better. Our meds. Miri, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It is past time you were reunited with your airship, but it is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me at Whiteburn Front and bring your associates.
Hi.
Oh my god, i-unsync ko na lang because I'm so tired na. Unless you guys are looking forward to unless you guys are looking forward to joining me in the party, of course, then I would totally open the party for you guys.
I will not take my meds if it means more time with Miria.
But guys, remember, you have to take your medications seriously. Always make sure that you are taking them on time. You're so comically small, I can't. I do miss being like not this small. Okay, Alfie, no. Where have you been, Miria? The false inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, his was a tale that was always like to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise.
But I don't want you to disappear. You know where I'll be?
I'm going to be in your hearts as I point to your chest like they do in the movies. Alfino is eager to re-enter Stone Vigil. As I'm sure you will agree, it is past time we enter the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Drillmont a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon.
Okay.
You're real. I'm a real boy. Like Pinocchio was. Corny but true. We're so close, finally. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the hair as Inquisitor Guillaume. What? Hello?
Did it disappear?
Oh, let's go. There we go. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillaume would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand, but you must understand, it seemed too much to hope that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. She's real to me! Yes, of course. It's the very least I can do given all that you have done for us, but upon entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of Dravanians that now hold the ruin. In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship has been seized by soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we have been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as a Dravanian foothold in Kurthis, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have yet been unable to drive them out, and we cannot say when the situation will change. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Drillmont, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Sir Nathalane of your impending visit. May Halone guide you, Scions. Oh my god, my throat is hurting.
Mia is real, Doctor, I swear.
She took care of my heart.
Hydration posture. It's okay. My hydration and my posture is okay. It's the hydration that isn't.
But I think this is like from prolonged speaking that I'm reading out loud. Hail, Miria. Lord Dromont has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the stone vigil whensoever you will.
There we go. I just don't know if people are still awake to like play. So I'll just open a I'll just queue unless people want to play. I don't know. Are there people who are willing to play though? Because it's already 12:20. Oh my god, it's already 12:20. I guess not. I'm also tired, so I might just breeze through this with unsynced mode. I mean, I can, I guess. This is a antok na ang Miria. Yeah, and when I sleep, I will disappear. May antok. We can save it for the next stream? I guess so. That's also an option. But then like this is a fitting end to the anyway. Like the if we what? If we accomplish this one in particular, we'd put an end to this mini arc of looking for the airship. We can put an end to this airship these airship shenanigans. So I guess I'll just breeze through it like it's almost 30. So like it's I guess yeah, mahalatang antok na ako. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, let us make this unsynced unrestricted. Do it for her. No, it's okay. You don't have to log in and play. It's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna zoom through it really fast. I wanna like go for a hot bath para talagang makatulong sa pagtulog. But then my problem with taking a hot bath is that means my hair is going to get wet and I have to wait for my hair to dry before I actually go back to sleep. At this hour, I feel like I need a warm bath to kind of like relax my muscles and stuff. No, I don't have a bathtub. Mag-iinit lang ako ng tubig sa heater tapos ilalagay ko sa batya. Look at me, I'm so cute over here. But it's already hot. Well, it's nighttime. Plus, my muscles hurt. My muscles hurt a bit, so I guess it's like, yeah. Dapat malamig para press ko. Yeah, but then it's gonna make my muscles hurt more. At least my tired muscles. My ankle sprain is a different question, though. You fit in a batcha. Antok na talaga, confirmed small. Hey, I have emphasized that I do fit in a batcha. That has been discussed before. Right? I mentioned that before. We even have a drawing of me in a batcha, right? I think I remember distinctly having like a drawing of me inside the batcha. Oh, where is that? I'm gonna look for it. I know I drew that at some point in my time. I just don't know where it is. But I know I drew that. Like me hugging my knees inside the batcha. Fit in a what now? Batcha is like basin. The basin. Batcha in English I think is a basin. So yeah, I would fit in a basin. Nakasave pa. I'm trying to look for it. I also know that it's like, I think it's an emote as well. It's also an emote in the fan server if I remember correctly when I was like perusing through the available emotes there.
Oh, I got stuck by a barrel.
A kiddie pool? No, no. Kiddie pool is like way bigger than a basin. Like a wash basin. That's the closest I can say, I suppose. Real small. I guess you can technically call your basin as a bathtub. I mean, that's also true. But then... fetal position, higa. Budget bathtub. Yeah, but I would love to like be able to experience a bathtub talaga. Like for the sake of being able to just like soak there for an hour or something. I know I'm gonna end up with like really wrinkly pruny fingers, but I would love to be able to just stay inside like a hot tub for a while and just like, you know, that's what they normally do. Just get a water drum. No, the experience is different. The blue drum is the real experience. The one in the laundry or fish market. I love bathtubs too. I want to just like stay in the bathtub, maybe fall asleep in the bathtub, and then wake up with pruny fingers. Warm water is worth it. I also want to try a bubble bath. I feel like it would be pretty fun. The water drum is close to the anime. Ah, the vats and stuff? Is that what you guys are referring to? While listening to lo-fi music, sleeping in the bathtub is dangerous for you. Oh yeah, the drowning thingy. True. But I don't know, it just sounds like it's a very interesting thing to do. Makes you calm. Yeah, maybe even with rose petals in the water. Like with rose petals in the water, and it's kind of steamy. So it's also kind of like good for your pores. Unless the bathtub is a bit small, maybe it can. Yeah, imagine rose petals, bathing with rose petals. And nice moisturizing bath bombs and stuff. I tried a bubble bath once. You really have to resist playing with the bubbles. Why resist playing with bubbles though? I feel like that would be the best part. If sakto ka sa bathtub, hindi ka magsaslide down. Is that a Final Destination thing, you drowning in bathtubs? No. Let's not think about the bad stuff.
Look, it's the Enterprise. Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. The dragon is not our concern. We have come for the airship and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. Miria, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to prove a distraction until we are ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? That settles it then. Shall we, Sid?
I mean, I tried bathing in a bathtub before IDK. It felt being weird. Eye level with the toilet. It was kind of... Why were you focusing on the toilet in the first place?
As you command.
That's not really sneaking if I've ever seen it.
So, you mean to sway Gawuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. And you are aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquests, a testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not In spite of your past achievements, I waver to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool will underestimate the great bringer of light, swayer of Ifrit and bane of Titan. If any mortal was capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle. Assuming, of course, you live that long.
Live that long what? This is the Asian voice of yore. Alphino, the dragon! Confound it all.
For an edgy person, he sure is very ooh. Look at my pout. The pout is insane. Good night, Mira. Enjoy the stream. Thank you.
Let us see how well your blasphemous gift serve you this time, Crystal Bearer.
Last boss of the night. Let's go. Oh crap. This is worth looking for. What happens if I stay here? I just get dragged, right? Oh, I got frostbite. Okay. Wow, OP. It would have taken longer if I were like if I were synced to the level, of course. This victory pose. What happens if I stay here? You will be happy if you stay. Flowers. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. Oh wait, stop doing that. Sit, then jump. Okay, and then G pose. Yeah, that was a victory pose. Let's do my victory pose. Do I have a victory pose? Victory. Wow, ang cool naman. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Now I look cool. I look so small. Oh my god. Hindi siya nahagip ng scythe. Yeah, I'm a little chuny. Yeah, G pose stands for group pose. Technically, you would do this with a group, but you can also take like small solo selfie pictures. This is not my true form yet. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining me today for today's stream. I'm just gonna be like this really edgy, toony Lalafell here. Oh, I already removed my glasses. That means it's time to pass out. Yeah, thanks so much. I know it took a lot longer than expected. But we finished a major plot point at least. So that means we have a new goal by the next time that I stream. How to get that though? Get what? Which one? But yeah, Otsamiria, I will be posting an updated schedule that doesn't involve my walking, and I guess it's just going to be like a very chill stream week for the rest of this week. Otsamiria, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for the stream. You guys have a good rest as well, alright? Bye bye.